decision, my endorsement of Lee Fisher is because he has been loyal to this community, that the promises that he made during the election and Governor Strickland made during the election a couple of years ago have come true. They have not forgotten this community. And all the way over to Akron, where I represent as well, Lieutenant Governor Strickland, or Lieutenant Governor Fisher has been instrumental in a lot that's going on over there. This is a person who gets things done. And not only does he recognize the trends of alternative energy, with the state programs focusing on that, allowing communities like ours to be able to compete in this new green environment that we all want to compete in, revive manufacturing. He understands that he needs the support in the state government, the federal government need to support these things that are going on. So not only has he done it here, but the state has also contributed $500,000, in which the federal government got $2.2 million to start a energy incubator in Warren. So this is someone who has not just talked about, the Mahoning Valley. He's delivered. And so any endorsement that I give, or Mayor Williams gives, or any other elected official needs to be based on the person's track record. And Lieutenant Governor Fisher has a long track record of supporting this community. And not in general, not in his rhetoric, but in his actions. And so I today endorse Lieutenant Governor Fisher for the United States Senate, because I believe that he will make a great partner for Sherrod Brown. I know he'll be in this valley as often as Sherrod Brown is, and they will work together with the Senate, us in the House, to continue the game plan that we have here, which he already understands. And that's what I appreciate, his loyalty, quite frankly, Lee, and the fact that we don't have to explain to you where the direction that we need to go in. He already understands it, he already gets it. So we already start with a relationship with the mayor, with myself, with the future senator here, so that we can continue to move forward. And this endorsement is about one thing for me. I believe that Lieutenant Governor Fisher will help us create jobs in this community. New jobs, green jobs, technology jobs, in Warren, in Youngstown. That's why I'm endorsing him, and I think that's why he's going to be the next senator from the great state of Ohio.
Well, I want to thank Congressman Ryan and Mayor Williams for being here today. And I will tell you that if you were to create a list of 10 people in the United States of America for whom the sky is the limit, I have no doubt that Tim Ryan and Jay Williams would be on that list. Mayor Williams, first I want to thank you for your support and your leadership of the city. And I want to also thank others who are here today. Dorothy, of course, a longtime friend of all of us who aspire to public service. To three of my colleagues in the state legislature, Sandy Harwood and Tom Letson and Linda Bowman, all of them who are here, and I can't thank them enough for being here. Our friends in the Teamsters, who I'm proud to say have endorsed me, that means a great deal to me. My friend Julie Michael Smith, who is the development director here at the Youngstown Business Incubator and served for many years as the Regional Economic Development Director here for the state of Ohio. Has done a wonderful job. But most of all, I want to thank Congressman Tim Ryan. Congressman Tim Ryan is extraordinary in many ways. First, a tireless advocate on behalf of the men and women and children of the Mahoning Valley. He keeps all of our feet to the fire to make sure that none of us ever forget the importance of the valley to this state, and for that matter, to this nation. It is no secret that Congressman Ryan has a wonderful future and has already passed up other opportunities because of his commitment to the valley. And so I want to thank him today for his friendship. I want to thank him for his support. It's a true honor and a privilege to have him as not only my friend, but my partner in this venture, and partner hopefully for years to come, not just on the state level for the next 2 years, but on the federal level, hopefully a little more. I also want to say that it's no accident that we're doing this here today at the Youngstown Business Incubator. goes on here has attracted national attention, as Mayor Williams has said. Whether it's Turning Technologies or any of the other 20 companies that YBI either incubates here or off campus, helping through mentoring and coaching. In many ways, this represents the future, not just of the Valley. It represents the future of America's economic restoration and revival and reinvestment. And I think it's fair to say that Teamsters Local 377 understands, as we do, that in the end, this is all about jobs. It's the rising tide that lifts all boats. If we can save the jobs that are here, if we can create new jobs like is happening right here at YBI, if we can attract jobs from around the world and around the country, as we are doing as we speak. We are in negotiations with companies who are looking at all parts of Ohio to bring wind companies, solar companies, advanced energy companies to the Valley and elsewhere. We may not win every competition, but we are usually on the short list because we're aggressive, we've got great assets, and we've got a workforce of 6 million people, larger than the total population of 35 states. I'm running for the United States Senate because we have reached a point in our state's history, we have reached a point in our nation's history. Given the economic recession brought to us by 8 years of misguided policies, misplaced priorities, brought to us by President Bush and the likely Republican nominee, Rob Portman, who was George Bush's trade advisor and budget director, one of the chief architects of the very economic policies that have taken us to the edge of this economic cliff. Thanks to Congressman Tim Ryan and his colleagues in the United States Congress, and thanks to the Obama administration, we have moved back from that precipice. We moved back from the edge of the cliff. And we all know that it will take more than 160 days to reverse misguided policies of 8 consecutive years. But thanks to Tim Ryan, and thanks to so many, particularly on the federal level, we are moving in the right direction, stimulating the economy, recovering, but most important, this isn't just about survival. This is about thrival, and that is why I'm running for the United States Senate. Every day on the ground for the last 2.5 years, I've had the honor to travel this state, creating jobs, saving jobs, and attracting jobs, not alone, but in partnership with mayors like Jay Williams, in partnership with economic development directors and development experts like Julie and others. And we've had many successes. Having said that, in the deepest economic recession in most of our lifetimes, we can't focus only on the successes. We have to reach out to those who are in trouble, who have had tough times, whose houses have been foreclosed upon, or whose jobs have been lost or at risk. I will spend every day for the next 2.5 years focused on jobs. It's why I'm running, and it's what I do, in partnership with our great governor, Ted Strickland. It would be my honor to serve in the United States Senate, and it's my honor today to accept and to welcome the endorsement of my friend and partner, Congressman Tim Ryan,